Hello everybody, I am back to reviewing another tournament. This time I'm going to review a tournament named Power of 1 versus 1. So basically this is the fourth tournament in the series, and it had some very unique settings. Okay, first thing which I'm going to do is to read the notable setting list. So bonus values were tweaked in a way that the more territories the bonus has, the more income per territory it's worth. For example, having 1 territory bonus is a noticeable better than 2 territory bonuses. Now, I guess I will quickly explain this. I applied a system of income per territory ratio where I wanted to ensure that even 1 territory bonus is still worth taking, but it's not overpowered and it's not a thing around which one everything centers around. On normal maps, most of bonuses have income per territory ratio below 1, so 1 territory bonuses can only have 1 income at the very least as value, so that's 1 income for 1 territory. And that's a little bit overpowered. And the other thing is that as bonuses get bigger, they are becoming less and less worthwhile to be taken, and the income per territory ratio does not go up quickly enough. So what I did is apply income per territory ratio based on how big the bonus is. If I remember correctly, it was something like 3-4 territories bonus would have something like 3.5 income per territory ratio, and the bigger the bonus gets, for every single extra territory I would increase income per territory ratio by 0.5. The other thing which I attempted to implement is that Wastelands acts like zero neutral territories and make bonuses more valuable. So instead of Wasteland ruining bonus, it instead makes a bonus more attractive. Because I made sure that all the bonuses are more or less on the equal field and that there's a lot of small bonuses available, I figured out that there will be enough options to approach this desirable bonus situation. Like for example, one bonus might have 2 wastelands in it, and it might be very, very attractive, but because there's a lot of our bonuses around the map, which are small too, it makes it a little bit easier to deal with this situation where you might lose that very, very good bonus, but instead you can start somewhere close and try to counter your opponent that way. Now the card gain is highly increased, but card limit is low, so if you don't use your cards, you'll be forced to discard them soon. So basically almost for all of these cards you get a lot of them per turn, and basically you can only have 15 cards at the same time. Now, for example, bomb card is 1 piece, blockade card, this one is 1 piece as well, surveillance card is No, actual blockade card is 3 pieces, surveillance card 5 pieces, reconnaissance card 3 pieces, diplomacy card 3 pieces, but for example, sanction card is only 1 piece, gift card is only 1 piece, airlift, order delay, order priority cards, all of 1 piece, emergency blockade card only 2 pieces, spy card, it's even 10 pieces, that's a lot compared to ours. And reinforcement card is 3 pieces, so because each turn the players are going to get a lot of these cards, they are going to have a lot of thinking to perform. What cards should they keep? What cards should they pile up? Because the limit makes it that, for example, you want to really have a couple order priority cards, maybe a couple order delay cards, and you want a lot of bomb cards. So if you are trying to manage it all, you would have to discard a lot of other cards. So this is a very intense resource management tournament. So did I mention it? Sanction cards are worth -20 income, which means that you should apply sanction card on yourself, because sanction card by default has a minus value to it. So if you make the percentage itself -20%, 2 minuses add up to a plus, and therefore sanction cards are best to be used on yourself. But also, if you use multiple sanction cards, it becomes more effective. Like, for example, if you use 2 sanction cards at the same time, instead of 40% benefit, if you use them both on different terms, you get 44% increase. But it's very small increase, but still increase nonetheless. But still, I don't believe it is that much helpful, because 4% cannot change that much. So, because if you do go for 44%, or even you try to save like 5 sanctions, that is still a lot of effort. And during all that time, you waste all your momentum. You could have done much greater things with that sanction bonus. Now, another thing which is not disclosed is that each neutral in distribution starts with 30 armies. Each neutral which is non-distribution starts with 15 armies. And for example, each territory of player starts with 25 armies, and base income is something like 32 armies. So all the numbers are inflated, they are much higher, which makes the players participating in this tournament to rethink how exactly they are going to deal with these situations. One of the things to quickly see is that each player starts with 8 territories. Each territory has 25 armies. So each neutral has 15 armies, and by the way, 1 army stands on. So basically, all of these 8 territories would need +1 army deploy. So basically, if you do the math, that's 8 deploys. So 32 income per turn, and first turns from 32 to something like 24. Which means that if you are going for a strategy where you want from 1 territory to take 2 territories on the first turn, it might be the case that because of that you will have to keep one of your territories put, like you will be unable to deploy that 1 extra army and use a couple of your territories for the purpose of expanding. That is because it often happens because A lot of bonuses on this map come in 4 territories, so it means you can make 2 picks next to that bonus. 1 pick in that bonus, 1 next to it. And in order to take it, you need to go and make 25 plus income deployed to your 1 territory in the bonus or 1 territory next to the bonus. And because these scenarios are very likely, they often happen, it just means that some of your picks will not be able to afford that 1 plus income deploy, so you shouldn't be expecting that you'll be able to expand from every single bonus which you have, from every single pick which you have. Now another thing to quickly see is that each player starts with a total of 5 early cards. So if an early skirmish does begin, it is very, very easy to defend yourself. Now all the bonus values are more or less changed, and this does appear to be all the necessary information for this particular tournament. Because of all the cards being used in the play, a lot of cards being given per turn, there's a lot of things to analyze, and if you're playing this tournament, you should anticipate a need to think a lot about which card is needed and which is not. I guess I've already told, but this is a very important part of this particular template. Now, the last thing is to check the map in particular. And there's one thing which needs to be told. Some of the bonuses receive extra increase in their value. For example, I believe Volga is 14 income and Northwest Russia is 18 income. This mostly affects 5 and 4 territory bonuses, and I try to make sure that these bonuses are very far apart. Like for example, North Africa and Northwest Russia do not connect. I don't remember which one, but one of the South American bonuses also has increased value, but it doesn't connect with any other bonus with high value. And I also made sure that all of these increased value bonuses, they have a lot of different ways to be countered. So, well, at least one big way to be countered. So, they are like big targets to go for. And they might not always be the best scenarios, they might not be that good, because it is necessary to remember that some bonuses will have Wastelands in them, and each Wasteland is going to have 0 arms. So some bonuses by default get an increase in value, and some bonuses are going to get an increase in value through Wastelands. So that has to be kept in mind. And also I've checked a lot of games, because I played some test games before making the tournament. I made some observations for tournament games, so going for these small bonuses, while it is helpful, a lot of consideration has to be put to it. Because if only these bonuses are taken, and there's no expansion immediate, like first and bonuses, combinations made with East China, for example, West Us, if all these small bonuses are all by themselves, like their values is like Alaska 2, Korea 2, Japan 2, Hawaii 3, so combined it's 9 income for 4 territories. So immediately, if it's compared to Southeast Asia, for example, Southeast Asia is 14 income, so it has to be kept in mind that all of these small bonuses are not as very valuable as they might appear to be. So if small bonuses are taken, they should be taken with a plan in mind, like you are going to use them to combine some nearby bonus, or you are going to use them for countering purpose. So that's all what I wanted to say about this particular template. So thank you for watching, and in my next video I will be proceeding to review some games, and you will find the link below. So thanks for watching and have a nice day.